Chicago Fire Season 14. What Chief Pascal's return means for Firehouse 51. With the confirmation that Chief Tommy Pascal will return for Chicago Fire Season 14, fans can breathe a sigh of relief. But his continued presence at Firehouse 51 raises new questions about the future of the firehouse and the dynamics within it. Pascal's journey from outsider to family. When Chief Pascal first arrived at Firehouse 51, he was met with skepticism. Stepping into the shoes of the beloved Wallace Bowden was no easy task, and the crew's loyalty to their former chief made Pascal's transition rocky. However, over the course of Season 13, Pascal proved himself not just as a competent leader, but as someone who genuinely cares about the team. The turning point, as showrunner Andre Newman noted, was Monica's funeral. Pascal's grief over losing his wife was palpable, and when he initially tried to push the firefighters away, Mouch's simple yet powerful response, "That's why we're here, Chief," cemented Pascal's place in the 51 family. That moment wasn't just about acceptance, it was about belonging. Now, with Herrmann voluntarily stepping down from his lieutenant position to ensure Mouch's promotion, Pascal's role as chief is more secure than ever. But that doesn't mean his path forward will be smooth. The threat of budget cuts and job security. One of the lingering threats in Chicago Fire has always been the specter of budget cuts. With the CFD constantly under financial strain, higher-ranking officers, especially those nearing retirement age, are often the first targets. Pascal, despite his strong leadership, could find himself in the crosshairs of city officials looking to trim expenses. Herrmann's decision to demote himself back to firefighter may have been selfless, but it also puts him at risk. If the CFD starts cutting positions, senior firefighters could be pressured into early retirement. Could Herrmann regret his choice and fight to regain his rank if it means protecting his job? Or could Pascal himself be forced out, leaving Firehouse 51 in need of yet another chief? The writers have an opportunity here to explore the harsh realities of first responders' job security. If Pascal is pushed toward retirement, it could reignite the debate over whether Herrmann truly wants to climb the ranks, or if he's content staying on the front lines. Severide and Pascal. A strengthened bond. Another key relationship that will shape Season 14 is the one between Kelly Severide and Chief Pascal. Severide's unwavering belief in Pascal's innocence, when he was accused of attacking the man responsible for Monica's death, solidified their mutual respect. Severide didn't just defend Pascal. He went out of his way to prove his innocence, showing a level of loyalty that Pascal hadn't experienced before. Moving forward, this trust could play a major role in how Firehouse 51 operates. Severide has always been a leader in his own right, and his support of Pascal may influence how the rest of the house responds to their chief. If tensions arise, whether from budget cuts, internal conflicts, or external threats, Severide's backing could be the glue that holds the team together. New challenges for Firehouse 51. With Herrmann back as a firefighter and Mouch stepping into a lieutenant role, the hierarchy within 51 has shifted. Mouch, who has spent years as the house's lovable veteran, now faces the pressures of leadership. How will he handle the responsibility? Will he thrive, or will the weight of command expose cracks in his confidence? Meanwhile, Herrmann's return to the truck company means he'll be back in the thick of the action, something he clearly missed. But after tasting leadership, will he struggle with stepping back? Or will he find renewed passion for the job now that he's freed from administrative duties? And then there's Stella Kidd. As a newly promoted lieutenant herself, she's still finding her footing. With Mouch also adjusting to his new role, the two could lean on each other or butt heads over differing leadership styles. What's next for Chief Pascal? Pascal's return guarantees that he'll remain a central figure in Season 14, but his arc is far from over. Now that he's fully embraced by Firehouse 51, the next challenge will be proving he can lead them through whatever crisis comes next. Will he face pushback from higher-ups who see him as a temporary placeholder? Could an old rival from his past resurface to challenge his authority? Or will he finally find peace in his role, becoming the steady leader 51 needs in the wake of so much change? One thing is certain: Chicago Fire thrives on emotional stakes, and Pascal's journey is far from over. His return ensures that Firehouse 51's heart remains intact, but in the world of firefighting, stability is never guaranteed.